Welcome to another fresh edition of Poly Playbook.
We're serving up all the hot action, cool plays, and everything in between for Cal Poly Athletics.
I'm Connor McCarthy.
I'm Nate Edelman.
I'm Brian Strong.
Poly Playbook starts now.
Who do you think will win the Super Bowl this year?
I think the Patriots are going to win.
Hi, I'm Joe Schatz, and I'm here at Spanos Stadium.
I'm Megan Healy here at Staples Center.
Myself will be taking on Sierra Highland, best pitcher in Big West softball history. Let's see how this goes.
Tune in every week to Poly Playbook, right here on Mustang News.
Hello and welcome to another fresh edition of Poly Playbook. We're serving up all the hot action, cool plays, and everything in between for Cal Poly Athletics. I'm Sydney Finkel. Poly Playbook starts now. Cal Poly Baseball faced number 9 ranked UCLA at home this weekend. Here are the highlights I made with Nate Edelman. The Cal Poly Baseball team had a tough weekend series against top 10 ranked UCLA.
On Friday, jumping into the bottom of the 7th, Marin scores on a wild pitch to tie the game at 4.
With 2 outs, Tate Samuelson singles in Bradley Beasley to give the Mustangs a 5-4 lead. But UCLA responds with 5 runs in the 8th inning, and the Mustangs lose 9-5.
Second of the series, Alex McKenna breaks the 0-0 tie with a 3-run home run in the 5th. It is McKenna's 4th home run of the year.
But this 2-run triple by Kevin Kendall helps UCLA score 6 runs in the 6th. UCLA wins 6-3.
And on Sunday, Chase Strump's RBI grounder in the 5th gives the Bruins a 4-3 lead.
UCLA tacked on another run in the 6th with this off throw to first base. The Bruins complete the sweep and win 6-4.
The Mustangs look to snap their losing streak when they take on Santa Clara tomorrow night.
Since returning to the lineup, senior designated hitter Elijah Skips has been dialed in at the plate for the Cal Poly baseball team. Reporter Sawyer Milam has his story.
After missing over 9 weeks of the season with an elbow injury, senior designated hitter Elijah Skips has been an offensive spark for Cal Poly.
It's my last year. Senior year, baseball's been my life forever, and it could be the last time ever I play, and I was all the motivation I needed to really help the team, whatever I could when I was injured, and then coming back, trying to do the best I could for us.
During his first game back on April 14th, Skips hit a grand slam against UC Davis, leading Cal Poly to win 7-4. Skips' grand slam was the 24th in Cal Poly's 24-year Division I history, but only the 2nd grand slam in the last 8 years at Baggett Stadium.
That was honestly unreal. The best part was just coming back and just seeing all my teammates out there fired up for me, and I mean, it was kind of like the icing on top of the cake when I've been out for so long and I come back and get to do something that exciting, especially against like a conference opponent. And it was just awesome.
Since his return, Skips has not skipped a beat, batting over 300 with 3 home runs and 11 RBIs in only 12 games played.
It's great to see that all the hard work I put in has actually finally come to surface. And this is what I expected to do my whole career. It never really happened, and now it kind of feels like things are clicking for me, going the right way for me, and I finally have like a sound approach that I can focus on. And I would say the best part about hitting home run is honestly coming in to your teammates fired up, and there's just like no better feeling than like yeah, you hit it and it's like a personal accomplishment, but you get back in there, everyone's just as happy for you as you are. So that was fun.
And after sweeping Long Beach State last weekend, the team now sits 3 games back of first place in the Big West Conference.
What I kept telling the team is that like we are the best team in this conference. Everyone's going to beat everyone, so there's no chance that we're out of it just because of one weekend. And if we keep doing what we're doing, I think we can claw our way back in it and just grind it out. We look really good right now. All around this past weekend was really good for us, especially I think we have a really good chance, and I just don't like when people sleep on our team.
Sawyer Milam, Mustang News.
This week, Mustang News reporter Megan Healy walked the bases with shortstop Kyle Marin.
Mustang News, and joining me in Baggett Stadium is shortstop Kyle Marin. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Just ready for this interview.
Awesome. So what we're going to do is walk the bases, walk and talk basically. So you ready to do this?
Well, you know, walk and talk, walk and chew gum, same thing, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, let's get started. So my first question for you is 2017, ending the season, you led the team with 32 RBIs. How do you continue that success this year?
Well, you know, it's a new year, so old stats don't really matter. Every year is a clean slate, and I just try to do the best I can for the team. You know, when you get up in those tight pressure situations, you got to come through and, you know, do the best you can. And RBIs are what win games, so, you know, as many as you can get, the better for the team.
Who is your best friend on the team?
Not Alex McKenna. He's my favorite player. Not Dylan Doherty. Actually, you know what? Dylan Doherty. He's smaller than me, so, that's always a plus.
The Cal Poly softball team started the weekend off with 2 losses, but were able to end on a high note with a win. Saturday began a 3-game series for the Mustangs against number 17 ranked Long Beach State. The first game was off to a good start when senior shortstop Chelsea Convasar hit a 2-run double in the top of the 5th, but the 49ers followed, scoring once in the bottom of the 5th and twice in the 7th, resulting in a 3-2 loss. In the second game, the Mustangs were not able to get in any runs, losing 0-2. Finally, the Mustangs ended the weekend with a victory of 4-1. The softball team will host their last games against Cal State Fullerton this weekend. The 3-game series will begin with a doubleheader this Saturday at 1 p.m. Cal Poly Beach Volleyball number 1 pair Tori Van Winden and Teodora Miric are the Big West Beach Volleyball champs. Van Winden and Miric won the tournament after being ranked the number 2 seed in the tournament. The pair defeated teams from CSU Bakersfield and Hawaii on their way to take on the number 4 seeded pair for Long Beach State. Van Winden and Miric lost the first set 17-21, but bounced back, winning the next 2 sets 21-18 and 15-9. The Mustangs were not selected for the NCAA tournament. Beach volleyball finished the season ranked number 4 in the nation in an overall record of 27-7. Cal Poly football is gearing up for next season. Fullback Joe Prothero and quarterback Khalil Jenkins are coming back from knee injuries that took them out of last season. Reporter Mackenzie Nikolai has the story.
Cal Poly football fans got an early look at next year's football team last Friday. Fullback Joe Prothero was coming back from a knee injury that sidelined him in week 2 of last season, noting he feels stronger since the procedure.
It was hard for me to get back mentally, being out of the game for a while. I'm coming back and I feel better mentally and physically now.
Although he didn't play in Friday's game, quarterback Khalil Jenkins thinks next year's team will play with more of a chip on its shoulder compared to previous years.
I think we had a really good spring. This is the most physical, fast spring that I think we've had since I've been here. And this is the best performance as an offense that we've had, I feel like, since I've been here. So that's really exciting. It's really encouraging. And, we had a lot to correct from last season. And I think we've been taking steps in the right direction to get there.
Mackenzie Nicoli, Mustang News.
The Cal Poly men's tennis team finished their 2018 regular season on Sunday. After a tough battle, the Mustangs ultimately fell to the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos, finishing in second place in the Big West Conference Tournament Championship. Both the Mustangs and the Gauchos found victory in the semifinals before their final championship game placed Santa Barbara ahead at 4-0. Junior Josh Ortlip and senior Axel Damians started with the lead on court 1, but they didn't finish. Cal Poly finished the season 18-7 overall and 4-1 in conference. The team was also ranked number 44 on the ITA rankings top 50 teams, encouraging them to prepare even harder for their next season. Cal Poly women's tennis advanced to the semifinals in the Big West tournament, but were eliminated by Cal State Fullerton. In the quarterfinals, UC Davis took a 2-0 lead over Cal Poly. Senior Molly Reed won the Mustangs their first match, followed by 3 wins by sophomore Suzanne Boyden, freshman Mackenzie Warsnop, and freshman Grace Oliphant, securing a 4-3 win for Cal Poly. This was the first time since 2010 the Mustangs had advanced to the semifinals. In the semifinals on Saturday, Cal Poly women's tennis lost to Cal State Fullerton 4-0. The Mustangs ended the season with a 7-14 record and picked up their first Big West tournament win since 2016. Check out this play of the week brought to you by Alex McKenna. Alex McKenna's blast over the left field fence is the play of the week. The score was deadlocked at 0 until his 3-run home run. McKenna's home run provided the only runs of the day for Cal Poly and brought Baguette Stadium to its feet. Let's take a look at a few games coming up for the Mustangs. The baseball team takes on Santa Clara tomorrow, May 1st at 6 p.m. at Baguette Stadium. Friday, May 4th, the track team competes at Matador Track and Field Complex in Northridge at 12 p.m. And the softball team will play Cal State Fullerton on Saturday, May 5th at 1 p.m. at Bob Jansen Field. Well, that's all we have for you for Poly Playbook Sports Action this show. You can follow us on Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook, or you can log on to mustangnews.net for continuous Cal Poly sports coverage. I'm Sydney Finkel. Have a great rest of your week.